A government which gets a reputation for showing contempt to others is likely to get and to encourage striking. It's happened in the past, it's happening now, of course. But there's something else that happens. It sets a standard, and that standard is contempt. And so that standard is also shared by those people who are leading strikes. And the rail strike, which is happening today, whether we feel sympathy for the people who are striking or whether we feel, well, we're all in the same condition, why should they have it any better? These views are being expressed. The problem is that there is an element of contempt that the rail strikers' concerns are more important than, for example, the children who need to get to their exams at school, those people who have no other way of getting to a job. I remember 30-odd years ago walking 3 hours to and from school in order to teach, and it's certainly something I couldn't and wouldn't do now. But this is the thing that is facing us, and that level of contempt. There are other ways of approaching industrial disputes. One of them is negotiation. This hasn't happened, and both sides are trying to blame the other that there hasn't been proper negotiation. The issues remain the same, and the bottom issue is either people who are working feel positive about what they're doing and feel supported and supportive, or they feel this wave of contempt, and nobody wants to work where they are disparaged and where they feel that they are not treated with care and respect. In the most case, people will work for very small amounts of money if they are treated with care and respect. The moment that goes, the only thing that remains is to get as much money as possible, and if one doesn't get it, to strike. It is the only thing that matters. And I think there are better things, and we need to change the atmosphere in which we work. Probably in all situations, we are not machines, and we are not actually irreplaceable. Each person in a business, in an industry, is an individual and should be respected as such, and should be cherished for what they can offer and what they inevitably do offer. And we've seen a contempt for people in the health service. We've seen it in the transport system, and we certainly see it in teaching. And it needs to change. We need to respect one another. Full stop.